Let me ask you the following questions. If your answer is yes, then please watch the video till the end. Do you want to be a peak performer in your career and in your personal life? Do you want to get things done in less time? Do you want peak energy, a better health, a more happiness? By the end of this program, you will learn what it takes to be a peak performer. I am Shinu Balachandran and I welcome all to my program on how to be a peak performer. Please make sure you hit the subscriber button and the bell icon so that you are the first person to know when I upload a new video. The learning outcome for this presentation are why managing our energy is a core of peak performance, how to manage your energy for peak performance, energy rituals to replenish our physical, emotional and spiritual energy, recap of all the points and the references for this presentation. Energy is a core of high performance. Imagine these two situations which all of us have experienced in some point of our life. You're working 4 hours straight on a work project or writing a blog or preparing for an examination, but already lost concentration and focus, then that's not going to help you to perform at your best, right? Secondly, you want to spend quality time with your family, but you are tired and agitated from work. Then you cannot spend quality time with your family. So here, what is the core of your performance? Is it time or energy? Yes, you're right. It is the energy. So our performance, health and happiness are all grounded in the skillful management of energy. So if we want to perform at our best, we must first and foremost manage our energy, not our time. When something is not working properly, the standard advice is to double down on the time you invest in it. But the number of hours in a day is fixed. But the quantity and the quality of energy available to us is not. It's our most precious resource. So the more we take responsibility for the energy we bring to the world, the more empowered and productive we become. So the key to living life at your best is to optimize your energy and not your time. So in a nutshell, high performance is quantity of time plus quality of energy. The question is how to optimize your energy. We perform at our best when we move between expending energy and intermittently renewing energy. Think about a typical workday. Do you ever completely relax? Do you ever fully disengage from what you are doing during the day? Do you take frequent breaks? Do you ever fully concentrate and give 100% of all you have got to a given task? You are at your best when you are oscillating between activity and recovery. Our energy resources are not endless. We cannot sprint 100% for more than 10 to 20 seconds. We cannot concentrate for hours and hours on end. We cannot stay awake for much more than 18 to 20 hours before our performance plummets. We live in a so-called oscillatory universe that is characterized by rhythmic wave-like movement between activity and rest. Think about the ebb and flow of tides, the movement between the seasons, and the daily rising and setting of sun. Likewise, all organisms follow life-sustaining rhythms. Birds migrating, birds hibernating, squirrels gathering nuts, and fish spawning. All of them at predictable intervals. And human beings are guided by rhythms. So if we want to be at best, we need to live a rhythmic life with period of intense activity followed by periods of intense rest. We need to live life as a series of sprint, not a never-ending marathon. The most famous rhythm which we adhere is the circadian rhythm. We live our lives in 24 hours period. We are on awake for 16 to 18 hours, that is spending energy. And then we are off and asleep for 7 to 9 hours, that is renewing energy. So the richest, happiest and the most productive people live their life by fully engaging in the challenge at hand, but also disengage periodically and seek renewal. Live your life like a sprinter, oscillating between period of intense engagement and equally intense renewal. Do you want to know the difference between top players and average players in any game? The top players optimize the rest between each point. the top player can lower the heart rates between points by up to 20 beats per minute. The average player's heart rate stays the same because he has not optimized his recovery or rest period. The top players balance energy expenditure and energy renewal. So ultradian rhythm, it is a cycle that repeats itself countless times during the day. For about 90 to 120 minutes, you are in high performance mode. Your alertness, concentration, creativity, emotional resilience and mental stamina are all at the top of the game. Physiological measures such as heart rate, hormonal levels, muscle tension and brainwave activity, alertness all increase during the first part of the cycle. But somewhere between 90 to 120 minutes, the body begins to crave a period of rest and recovery. Signals include a desire to yawn and stretch, hunger pangs, increased attention, difficulty concentrating, and inclination to procrastinate or fantasize, and a higher incidence of mistakes. So use energy rituals to boost your performance. So you work for 90 to 120 minutes and then you need to take a break. The point of this break is to renew your energy. Potential energy renewing activities are going for a walk, chat with your coworker, doing a quick workout, meditate, do some breathing exercise, take a nap. But watching TV doesn't count as either full engagement or full disengagement. It's just a state of low energy. All of this renew your energy and optimize your performance for the next 90 to 120 minutes. So now here is a key with those energy renewing activity. The power of rituals is that they ensure that we use as little conscious energy as possible and it becomes an habit forming so that we have abundant energy available to us in creative, enriching ways. So energy rituals have two kinds of benefit. First, they replenish your energy without using up any energy or willpower. So how do you know what to do during these energy rituals? That depends on your personal needs. The four sources of energy peak performance requires drawing on four separate but related sources of energy: spiritual, physical, emotional, mental. To be fully engaged, we must be physically energized, emotionally connected, mentally focused, and spiritually aligned with our purpose beyond our immediate self-interest. We want to be intermittently renew our energy throughout our days and throughout our entire lives. So physical energy includes how you use your body doing, how you use your muscle to fat ratio, how does your nutrition look like, are you getting enough quality sleep, are you exercising regularly. So how to improve your physical energy? So physical energy is what we usually understand as energy. If you are tired and you are lacking in physical energy. So physical energy is a fundamental source of fuel. It gives you alertness, vitality, our ability to manage emotions, sustain concentration, think creativity, and even maintain our commitment to whatever mission we are on. So we optimize our physical energy by optimizing our nutrition, sleep, and exercise. So what are the energy rituals I do to replenish my physical energy? Going for a daily walk or yoga for 30 minutes 2 times daily, drinking at least 3 to 4 liters of water, which is very important, deep breathing, a noon nap, get enough sleep, eat till the stomach is 80% full, just generally moving my body as much as possible. So please write down your energy rituals to replenish your physical energy. That's very important. Please write it down. Emotional energy includes how is your emotional life doing. Do you feel positive emotions on a regular basis? Are you emotionally resilient? Are your negative emotions running the show? To perform at our best, we must assess pleasant and positive emotions, enjoyment, challenge, adventure, and opportunity. Emotions that arise out of threat, fear, frustration, anger, sadness have a toxic feel to them and are associated with the release of specific stress hormones like cortisol. Let me say my energy rituals to replenish my emotional energy: doing yoga, your daily exercise while listening to my favorite music, fully engaged with the family after 8:30 p.m. So means no mobile or internet. Going out with family or friends 2 times weekly. Preparing delicious dishes. Wash the dish if I have time. Dinner with my family almost every day. Meditating 2 times daily. First in the morning or during a ultradian rhythm. Please write down your emotional energy rituals. So then next comes mental energy. It is how is your brain doing? Are you able to focus and concentrate for sustained period of times? Or are you quickly losing focus and get distracted? Your mental energy is mainly your attention, your ability to focus on what you want, when you want, and for however long you want. If you have too short an attention span or simply just cannot concentrate, then you need to install energy rituals that improve your mental energy. So my energy rituals, which I do daily: meditate daily for 20 minutes, daily doing yoga or exercise, no multitasking, go for a walk, get enough quality sleep, eat healthy food, low carbs diet are best. So please write down your energy rituals. So spiritual energy, how is your motivation doing? Do you have a purpose in life and a clear set of values that drive your action? Spiritual doesn't mean religious. Spiritual energy depends upon your values. Purpose beyond our self-interest and our goals. The quantity of energy we must spend at any given moment reflects our physical capacity. Our motivation to spend what we have is largely a spiritual issue. It is the most powerful source of our motivation, perseverance, and direction. So energy rituals to replenish my spiritual energy. Some of them are yoga, meditating, reading daily. I have a constant daily reading time. Keep my working space neat and tidy. Listening to an inspirational program or prayer. Weekly reconnect with my values, goals, and purposes. So please write down your spiritual energy rituals. If you want to perform at your highest level, you must optimize each of these 4 sources of energy. All these energy rituals are interdependent. For example, if I exercise, it will improve my physical energy and emotional and mental energy. So recap of the points. First, energy is the core of our performance. Work for maximum 1.5 to 2 hours for a maximum performance. Then after that, do energy rituals to replenish your energy. So a reference for this workshop is The Powerful Engagement by Jim Loehr. Please read the book. It's an excellent book. Hope you have enjoyed this presentation. Please subscribe and see you in the next video. Thank you.